Down low for Miller.
From the Dignity Health Studios at the Bakersfield Californian, this is Condors Unleashed. Headlines, highlights, coach's corner, player interview, and everything happening around Condorstown. Now in HD.
Bergdorfer from the right point. I don't think that deflected off anything in front. It just found the back of the net. 9th goal of the season for the East Suntucky New York native. And the Condors lead it 2-0 power. Back wall Bennett in front. Shot, goal!
Now, two guys who should have chosen different careers. Here are the voices of the Condors, Brian Holt and Kevin Bartle.
Good afternoon, Condorstown. Thank you for spending your lunch with us, and welcome to another exciting edition of Condors Unleashed. Oh, rise and shine, Mr. Holt. What's wrong? Are you okay?
It's been a tough morning. Well, it's been a tough morning.
You should have slept in a little bit.
3:30 bus arrival.
Yeah.
8:30 call time in the office.
Yeah,
Can't
but-
miss a staff meeting.
Well, I mean, big trip, by the way. Congratulations to the team. Big win on the road in
Great
Vegas
job.
last night. I mean, you're not kidding anybody. You slept the whole bus ride home.
No.
That's like 4 hours of sleep right there.
I got an hour and a half.
All right. If you say so.
But I'm ready. It's going to be a great show, Bartle.
Is it?
It's going to be a great
Is
show.
it?
It's going to be great. We got Troy Mann coming on. We're going to break down the game on Saturday.
It's always good to have Troy Mann come on.
Yeah.
He's well dressed today.
Yeah. Well,
He's wearing the identical
wearing
shirt.
an identical shirt as Bartle. Maybe he'll change. He saw you earlier, so
That's
maybe
true.
he's going downstairs to
True.
change.
It's true.
We'll also have Condors defenseman Colin Bowman. Of course, coming off a 6-5 game. Always like to talk to a defenseman about his effort last night.
Colin Bowman and the defense has been fantastic. of late.
Fantastic.
And
Last night aside.
I think that Mr. Bowman has been a pretty underrated pickup here for this Condors team. He's been steady Eddie here for the last month.
The defense has been offensive lately. Eric Bergdorfer, another goal last night. His 4th in 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting a lot of points. He's in double digits now. Bowman was coming off a scoring streak as well. He had a hot stretch. We talked about Wes Cunningham at the last home game over the weekend, too. He's been getting a lot of points. He had 7 points over an 8-game stretch as well. So points are coming from the blue line, and it's no mistake that when that happens, the team is getting wins.
We'll talk with the Bo as well about the upcoming Faith and Family Night on Friday. He, Gary Steffes, and Andrew Carroll will all speak during the postgame. We'll ask him what he's going to share. And, again, perfect for groups to come on out. If you haven't already, get your church, ministry, youth group, local, whatever. Get them all out
Whatever.
Friday night. Yeah.
Your local whatever?
You only need a group of 10 people to get discounts. So come on out, 324-PUCK, 324-7825. And then for the record, we're going to be joined by, well, everyone's favorite mascot, Colonel Claude, I think.
He's my favorite mascot.
Yeah, we're going to ask him a bunch of questions that he'll have no answer to. Well, we hope
Well,
he
he's a bird, and he doesn't talk.
doesn't talk. But he stars in a Condors commercial, which, Bart's, you've been here longer than me, obviously, but is that one of the funniest and best commercials in Condors history?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I got to be honest. We were having a lot of fun shooting it. We have a lot of props in there. And if Condors fans are paying attention closely, you can count all of the bathroom giveaways that we've done.
All of them. They're all there.
They're all in it. And that was kind of the gist of the whole thing because of the hockey soap puck giveaway.
It's a great
hockey
segue,
puck
Bartle.
soap giveaway, which is Sunday.
They're bars of soap that look like hockey pucks.
They look like hockey
We'll show
pucks.
them in just a few moments. But, yeah, that's what it is.
Teaser.
That was a great teaser and a segue all in one. That's hard to do, but he's Kevin Bartle, and he's one of the best in the business.
Watch this segment. It's time for Holty's Headlines. I don't really think that was a segue, but I called it a segue.
I think you called it a segment.
Oh, did I?
Throw me one of your hockey puck soaps. Come on. Let's go. What do you got over there?
Can do that.
Toss me one.
They're
We're
on
breaking
display.
down the wall. Hey, hockey puck soaps. Get them Sunday.
I get it. They look like hockey pucks.
And let me tell you, they smell lemony fresh.
Tell-
It's not lemony. It's. Do I detect a hint of orange? Like an orange.
I
zest.
think that's lavender you're smelling.
I don't know what lavender smells like. I thought that was a color.
It smells like that.
I thought that was a color.
Oh, my God. You're a disgrace.
Clearly, I don't spend enough time at Bed Bath & Beyond like you do.
You do not have a green thumb, obviously. Lavender is a very easy-to-grow plant here in the Central Valley.
Isn't it purple?
It's lavender color, if you will.
All right.
On the side of the hockey puck soaps, it says what?
Hockey puck soap?
Made in Czech Republic.
Oh, yeah. It does.
So they spared no detail.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. You get these on Sunday. First 2,005 and older. All right, moving. Here to Holty's headlines. Hey, I'm slow today, boys. Highlights. Condors. 3 wins in a row for your hometown squad. 1 on Saturday against Las Vegas Wranglers. 1 last night against Las Vegas. We want to show you the highlights from Saturday's game, though. A 3-1 win over the Las Vegas Wranglers, and we can roll right into this. And, of course, this was the Hockey Dawn game at Rabobank Arena. And before this game started, we had Sean Benedict, Chris Kushnerick out to drop the puck. And great to see them back in Condorstown. And the guys were pumped up to play with Kush here this week. And Venny looked good out there in that alumni game. I think he can still play, Barnes.
It was great to have Venny back in Condorstown. His career and life here in Bakersfield ended not exactly how he would like to have planned. So it was great to see him back and return to the ice, and very emotional for those that remember Venny.
The Condors got to work early in this hockey game, just 1 minute and 28 in. Michael Neal, who scored last night as well. This was his 13th goal of the season, and that line with Collins and Thurber went to work last night as Collins picked up 3 points. Neal had a goal as well. Thurber had an assist, and that line has stayed together through all these changes, and ever since really Chris Collins came back down from the American Hockey League, and have done very well as a unit. Look at Laurent Brossois. Then he went to work in the second period. This was really Las Vegas's only a stretch where they really threatened and paced Brossois, as LB ended up making 23 saves on the night. Last night, though, was a different story. Las Vegas got off to a good start on a goal on the first shift of the game, but the Condors would respond and win 6-5 last night. But Wes Cunningham dropping the mitts with Matt Tassoni. Watch this right-hand, Bart. Boom. That one busted the nose.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, that one didn't feel too well.
And it also didn't feel too well for the young man who tried to get in Wes Cunningham's way.
Yeah. Then the jersey auction throughout the evening. We'll get a total in just a few moments, but this was Chris Kushnerick's jersey during the second intermission. Went for $5,000, included a signed hockey stick as well from Kush. And see the jersey. Barts, give me the jersey. We'll show those off in a second. Barts, come on. Where are my props here?
What am I, what am I, stage director here?
You're my prop guy. We'll get to these in just a second. You messed up my hair.
So I did. That's what you get.
And then Mr. Bergdorfer goes to work, and this Condors power play, you mentioned it on air, I think it had 190 passes in it, and then Bergdorfer up underneath the crossbar, and good luck stopping that one forward.
Yeah, how's she doing right there? No way he's stopping that one, but that power play came out, and I don't know if they discussed it. I want to ask Troy when he gets in here, but it's not easy to go on the power play right at the beginning of a period. I mean, we see it time and again. Failed power plays. Often they're the worst-looking power plays of the game. But those guys were moving the puck so rapidly and smoothly that it really looked like they were taking advantage of the fresh ice.
Gary Steffes with the empty netter to seal the 3-1 win. The Condors got an empty netter from the same exact spot last night. That turned out to be a shorthanded, ended up being a shorthanded game-winning goal. You don't see that often. A shorthanded empty net game-winning goal for the Condors last night.
I do believe, though, it's the second empty net
shorthanded tally
game winner.
Yeah.
In like the last week and a half. First of all, it's like the third empty netter for the Condors in the last week and a half.
Eric Bergdorfer picked up the game-winning tally, and the Condors picked up the 3-1 win over the Las Vegas Wranglers, as Eric Bergdorfer had the game winner. 2 games in a row for Bergdorfer with the game winner. Didn't get the game winner last night, although he did score. The Condors won 6-5 over the Las Vegas Wranglers as well. So a 3-game winning streak for the Condors, and they'll take on Colorado coming up on Friday night at Rabobank Arena. Told you about those jerseys. They're pretty sweet. This one.
They're nice.
It's Ryan Murphy's. Number 19. How about that?
How about it?
All right, moving on. Holty's headline number 2. Coming up on Saturday is Try Hockey Free Day across America. I got a flyer right here. 3:15 to 4:15 p.m. Kids age 4 to 9. Any kids interested in learning how to play hockey invited to come and enjoy this hour of fun. It's free. It's at the Ice Sports Center of Bakersfield, right down the street from Rabobank Arena. Just bring the kids.
Will Paul Willett be there?
I think Paul Willett will be there. Scott
he's
Hay
running
as well. Some Condors legends of the past.
It's cool. It's great to have our rink here in town getting on board with this. It's a nationwide event, like you said. USA Hockey is the one that it's kind of the brainchild of theirs. But this is your chance. Hockey's not an inexpensive sport once you get into it. But to have the opportunity to go down for nothing and, put the kids on the ice, get a stick in their hand, and just give it a try. I guarantee they'll be hooked. And out of all the kids that go down there on Saturday, I guarantee you we will get a couple of lifers out of it.
Yep, absolutely. So Try Hockey Free Day coming up on Saturday, 3:15 to 4:15 p.m. Again, over at the Ice Sports Center. So check that out on a Saturday. Kids age 4 to 9. And all you have to do is bring a bike helmet. You don't have to get full padded up like this. Just bring a bike helmet, and they ask that you dress warmly.
Well, it's cold. There's
cold
frozen
right?
water. You're playing on frozen water.
And you get to see some of the kids from around the country getting set. And this is, as you mentioned, a nationwide thing. And happy to partner in that with USA Hockey. You go to tryhockeyforfree.com for more information. All right, we mentioned Hockey-thon earlier, the Hockey-thon game, the alumni game as well. And a lot of fun for Hockey-thon. And you got to look at Sean Venedan there sporting his Hockey-thon jersey. His jersey went for $1,200. Cush's jersey went for $5,000. And we don't have the exact figure, folks, yet. We're still tabulating, still going through. There's a lot going on.
That's my favorite picture of the year, by the way. Right
yes. We're nearly $30,000 for Hockey-thon alone. And then Chris Kushnarik's jersey went for $5,000. So if you can do the Holty guesstimator, it's roughly a total of $35,000 raised from Hockey-thon and Hockey-thon-themed events on Saturday, which is incredible.
Completely off topic, but I hate the word guesstimate. Just use estimate. That's what it's there for. Estimate is an educated guess. It doesn't make any sense to use the word guesstimate. That's what estimate is. Continue.
Hey, your life lesson brought to you by the fine folks at Kevin Bartle and Kevin Bartle and Associates.
I hate that
Just
word.
use estimate, folks.
Use
so
estimate. Don't make up
machine.
Don't make stupid words that are unnecessary. It's like putting at the end of every sentence. Why do people do that?
I'm not sure. Griff brought pizza at the most opportune time.
We know where the pizza's at.
Yeah.
Thank you, Griff.
Thanks, Griff.
Thanks to Mountain Mike's.
We need a doorbell when Griff arrives. Like, hey, Griff's here, like Mr. Rogers and stuff, and Griff can walk on it. All right, the Booster Club. This Holty's headlines is shot at this point, but
it's great. You got like a minute and a half.
Yeah. Holty's headline, number 4. The Booster Club bus trip. Hey, our good friends over at the Booster Club wanted to let you know that April 12th, the Boosters hosting a bus trip. Maybe they'll ride in a bus just like that.
Perhaps they will. I doubt it, but
it'd be awesome. Could have like strobe lights. It'd be great. Who's driving the bus? That's the question. Is Tony Baligo driving the bus? Tony.
He might be.
I think if anybody would drive the bus, I think Tony's the bus driver.
I would say so, yeah.
Him or Butch. Butch might be a bus driver.
Butch would be the bus driver.
Butch drives down often anyways. But it's a $50 for Booster Club members. It includes a ticket to the game. The Condors are playing Ontario. That's why they're going down April 12th.
Thanks.
Not just to see Ontario play. Who wants to watch them? So it'll be the Condors versus the Reign. $50 includes a ticket, or $55 for, quote, non-booster people. If you're a non-booster person, you can come to the game for $55. The bus will leave at 2 p.m. from the aforementioned Ice Sports Center parking lot, and there'll be games and raffles on the bus trip down to Ontario.
Sounds fun.
Sounds like a great time. Any questions, call Dolores Steiner. Or check out the Condors Booster Club page on BakersfieldCondors.com.
I mean, you're probably going to spend more than that anyways, just in gas money going down there. So let somebody else drive, enjoy a couple of oat sodas at the game, and you're good to go.
What'd you just call them?
Oat soda. That means beer.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Speaking of beer, it's half-price beer night on Tuesday. Also, Bright House Network's get-in free night.
Yes.
If you're a Bright House Network subscriber, you should have gotten your voucher. It's Tuesday night. Alert, alert. That's an off-the-cuff Holty's headline. It's free. If you have Bright House Networks, bring your bill to the box office Tuesday. You're into the game for free. If you have DirecTV, we apologize. The NHL returns. Well, it returned last night. The Edmonton Oilers take on the Minnesota Wild tomorrow. 4 games on the docket tonight. And I, for one, am happy the NHL is back. I missed it. The Olympics just didn't cut it for me. I could not wake up early enough to get into it. I'm sorry. NHL is on at a more appropriate hour while I'm eating dinner.
I predicted 2 of the 3 medalists.
Well,
just saying. Gonna go eat some pizza. Are we done with Holty's headlines?
It's pizza time. Holty's headlines, I apologize. That was tough. I'm going to wake up eventually. When we come back, we'll have Condors head coach Troy Mann here at Condors Unleashed, Bakersfield.com inside the Dignity Health Studios. Stay tuned.